Welcome. Today we've got a truly magical guest joining us in the studio. She's not your average college student. By day she's hitting the books, but by night she's making them levitate. Please welcome the rising star in the world of illusionists, Skyler Jade. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
So tell me how you got into magic, like what drew you to it?
I feel like I've always kind of been around magic. My grandparents played cards, and every time I would go over there would be cards on the table or in the bedroom. And when I was 13 I had a magician come to my birthday, and he showed me some tricks that I was like, wow, this is really cool. Like, I had received those magic kits for Christmas, but it went on and off. But that magician at my birthday, I was like, that really drew me in. I started teaching myself on YouTube and just doing tricks for my friends at school. And then right before I went into high school, I was put in touch with somebody who was already a part of the Magic Castle in LA, where I'm from. Once I got into the Magic Castle, it kind of just kept going from there.
Oh, nice. But now it's like your main hustle, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, the dream would be to be doing magic full time.
Yeah. I mean, most college students, they like have jobs that, they work part-time at a local barista or Target, What reaction do you get from people when you tell them what you do for work?
I think at this point I'm very used to what as the reaction. Like, I know that saying that I'm a magician is not the average response that people are looking for or expecting, but no, it's exciting. It's never like a negative response. I think people are excited about it, and yeah.
Nice. And you just turned 20 years old, right?
I did.
So I wanted to talk a bit about what it's like for you to be 20 and be like this, going into the industry this early. And are people surprised when they hear your age? Especially you perform at bars where you can't even legally drink at, right?
Yeah. I kind of started when I was like 14 performing at like restaurants and things like that. So I've definitely been used to being like the youngest person in the room for a while. Mm-hmm. And now I'm like, oh, I'm 20, so I'm older. It's fine.
I'm not sure what the field of magic is looking like right now, but when I think magician, I think some middle-aged white guy who's just like a little off-putting,
Right, like late 60s.
What has your experience been like navigating it as someone who brings multiple perspectives, like being a woman and being young and being of mixed race? You're half Vietnamese, right?
Yeah, I am. I definitely think now there is a big uptick in young, diverse magicians, and it's been really amazing to meet all of them and work together. It's great to have a community, even if it's online or if it's at a lineup show or something like that. I think I'm fortunate that for the most part I've had a very positive experience being around the magic community and have been welcomed in. There's a lot of things that people say just because it's such a male-dominated industry, and I think I'm always actively working on making sure that that's not what makes me stand out. It's just a part of who I am and what I bring to the table, but ultimately my performance is what people should be excited about.
I feel like you need to be better than that. I said, how are we feeling tonight?
Switching gears to what you're currently working on right now, you've been on tour with indie pop singer Rocco.
I have.
Yeah, called the Smoking Gun Tour.
Yes.
And you've been opening for him before his shows. I can't imagine the switch from performing in front of drunk bar goers to, hundreds or maybe even thousands of concert fans. What's that experience been like for you?
The experience has been incredible. I mean, Rocco's fan base is so sweet, and every single show has been so amazing. Like, as soon as he made the announcement, I was receiving really positive messages about people excited to see me at so-and-so city. As far as like switching from performing close-up versus stage, I was doing shows in Australia at the beginning of this year and was able to do a lot of workshops to create a stage act and get comfortable performing for larger amounts of people. So by the time I received the offer to do Rocco's tour, I was a lot more confident in my ability to create a show that would do well on stage.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Skyler. You're gonna give us the first time we're doing.
And I always made sure that the show that I am doing for him ties into his work. A lot of times openers don't always want to admit that they're openers, and they're like, I'm on tour. And like, as exciting as it is, like, I do want to still be aware that I am opening for Rocco, and so I have some of my tricks kind of tie into his album and things that like his fans are excited to see.
Yeah, for sure. You're like the vibe setter before, Rocco goes on.
Warming up the crowd.
You're warming up the crowd. So do you have any like pre-show rituals or affirmations that you go through, or do you just like go out there and do your thing?
I don't know. I don't think I get like extremely nervous before shows. It's very comfortable backstage, and we're able to just kind of hang out. And I don't know, my mind kind of switches into a different thing when I'm performing or when I'm on stage. My thinking self kind of blacks out. On
nice.
a stage, I don't have to think about like the day-to-day.
So it's like an alter ego.
Yeah, kind of like an alter ego.
Nice.
So I don't know about pre-show. I don't have any pre-show rituals. Just
that's
like,
okay. Just go out there and be yourself. That sounds awesome. This has been opening up a lot of doors of opportunities for you being on this tour.
Yeah,
you've had the opportunity to do some magic in front of some like celebrities, like Joe Jonas, Nick Jonas, Kevin Jonas, all the Jonas brothers. Frankie Jonas?
Yes, the youngest brother.
Nice. Okay, well, I might not be a Jonas brother, but could you do some magic for me right now?
I would love to. I'll show you something you should never do. Okay, it's a game. You should never play it. It's called 3-Card Monty. Have you heard of this game?
No.
It's a game. It uses one card. This is called the target card. So in our case, it's the queen, and all you have to do to win the game is follow it. Okay. So I'll just do a practice round. All you have to do is follow the queen.
Okay.
All right. Where do you think the queen is?
It's there, right?
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, that's not a trick question.
No, obviously the game will be way too easy with just one card, right? What they really do is they add in a second card. This is called the distractor card. It's meant to make it a little bit harder for you to follow. And the game is called 3-Card Monty. So if you ever see people play this out in the street, they add in another one, identical, so it's harder to follow. But see, this is where it gets kind of crazy, because even if I tell you that I'm going to do the move, and I tell you that the move is going to happen right now, and here, Tomi, could you put one hand out flat for me? And I tell you that I just did the move, most people think they know where the queen is, but she's actually over here, and the 9 is in your hand. I know it happened kind of fast, so I'll do it again. If you leave your hand there, I'll put that card down there. When I do that, most people think they know where the queen is, right? But if I spin this card like this and I create a distraction, and I show you this random move that took me 3 months to learn unnecessarily, then you aren't thinking about where you think the queen is. So as soon as I go like that, see, that's the 9.
Yeah.
That's the other 9 and the queen.
Oh my God, I'm holding the queen.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you could do all sorts of things. Like, the way they get you in this game is by building your confidence, right? Like, I made it really easy, and then all of a sudden I made it really hard. So if I make it really easy and I put the queen away, back into the pocket, then it gives me time to show you the 2 9s. And it's great when I do that, build your confidence, right? But like I said, the people who are doing this are scammers. You can't trust them, because that's the queen, that's the 9.
How did you do that? That was just in your jacket.
No, but
that's crazy.
In all seriousness, do you remember why I brought this up, like the moral of this whole story?
Yeah. No.
It's you don't want to get scammed, right? No matter what, you should never play this game.
Right.
Here, I'll have you put your hand out one more time, because even if you think that it's a completely sure bet, you think you know exactly where that queen is, you never play, because they have other ways. They have extra cards. So no matter what you do, you can never win.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But let's say you leave after the interview, you're like, the magician is okay. Like, you go out, you find somebody, you play, you bet all your money, and you actually win. You get the queen. Even if you win, it's not chance, it's not luck. One last time, I'll have you put your hand out, Tomi.
Okay.
Because like I said, these people have control over every single card. And
I'm
every
stunned.
single person. That's 3 queens.
Wow.
And if you're wondering, yes, in the pocket, I do have the 3 9s. That's why you never play.
Oh, wow. That was amazing. Thank you for that.
Of course.
Wow, and thank you just for being here and showing
so much
all
for
your
having
talents.
me.
This was amazing. Thank you. To see what other tricks Skyler has up her sleeve, visit her website, skylerjade.com, or follow her Instagram at SkylerJade19 to keep up with where she'll be dazzling her next audience. I'm Tomi Genio, and thanks for watching.